I do feel pretty confident. I do feel really happy with how things have been going. It's been great racing here at the Scottish Nationals. It just kind of gives me an indicator as to where physically I'm at and technically as well. Been keeping a close eye on the US American trials as well, and seeing, they're going to be the last ones to qualify, so it kind of shifts the rankings around a little bit. So based off that, I do know I'm going in quite a strong position into Rio, which is positive in some sense, but obviously you've got the flip side where it is a little bit nerve-wracking. But I've done this a few times now, so I'm kind of hoping that I've got this under control, and I'm going to be approaching the games with a different perspective to say how I did London and Beijing. So no, but I think most importantly, I am looking forward to it, and it's come on very, very quickly. It gives you a huge amount of confidence because we are kind of the underdogs. We're a small nation in comparison to the Americans, but we can fight, and we fought so hard in Kazan, and we got the rewards that I think everybody deserves. So it was kind of nice to see that the little nation kind of coming through and proving ourselves, and it made a lot of people stand up and realise, oh, actually, GB are a threat. GB can actually produce some top quality swimmers and be up on the podium. So yeah, it definitely boosts the morale of the team. It brings everybody together because we have the confidence. We know that we can get up there and we can perform under pressure and perform when it counts. So it does keep the team quite well gelled together. Yeah, it definitely will be different going into Rio. I think older and wiser. I think I'd have to change my perspective. Going into Beijing, there were so many people that were saying, oh, you can definitely win a medal, you can be in the top 3, you've got the potential, you can do this, you can do this. And then I came away with 6th place, so it was quite disappointing, and being caught in the headlights. I think my last major competition before the Olympics was the European Championships. The whole of 2007, I actually missed out on pretty much every major international competition, so I was very inexperienced, a bit of a rabbit caught in headlights, and grateful that I was able to go to the Olympics and compete. But it really did shake up my world on how the top level swimmers actually performed under that pressure. Yeah, working with my dad's been incredible, and it's been wonderful to take him on the journey that I have been able to go on. He was on the team for Beijing, he was on the team for London, and it's just kind of nice to be able to give back for all that hard work that he's put in. I've never known someone who's worked so hard at something for such a long time voluntarily. He was never paid as a coach to do it. He just did it out of pure joy because he loves swimming. And now he's got a new job and he actually can be paid as a coach. So that's quite exciting. And he's balancing that whilst flying helicopters across the North Sea as well. So again, I have no idea how he manages that. He is a huge hero of mine just because I don't know how he's been able to do it, but yeah, the relationship between the two of us has definitely gotten a lot stronger, and I guess he says that I teach him a lot of things as well as him having taught me a lot of things. So it's been a very different kind of training setup, but we've always kind of acknowledged that. Just being a close-knit family unit, I think, really helps because that support that we have for each other is really important. And I've no idea how my mum puts up with us all. She really is the glue that kind of holds us all together, and she reminds us to stay sane every now and then. If the talk becomes too swimming-based at dinner time, she will kind of make sure that there's life out with swimming, and I get to have like my girly chats with her and kind of like do normal girly things with her, which makes a huge difference. It's all about the right choices, and every choice that they make, will always be the right choice. It just leads them down a different path. And they just need to figure out what it is that they want to do. Are they doing the swim for themselves, or are they doing it because their parents want them to do it, or are they doing it because they feel they have to do it? They have to do it because they want to do it. They have to have that drive and desire to do it, and to be the best they possibly can be, because this opportunity only ever happened once, and it would be a shame to waste it. Going into Rio, my major aim is to be happy, as simple as. Regardless of whether I am on that podium or whether I'm not, that's not going to be my major focus. It's going to be the best I possibly can be, and know that once the games are finished that I'm still happy. I don't want to hit that depressive period of I failed, I've not done the right thing, because I need to be happy in what I've done. And I do think life carries on. It doesn't stop once the games are finished. The whole world moves on. And I don't want to get left behind. I kind of need to make sure that I stay focused and move on from it. When I stand on that blocks, I need to remind myself that this is no different to any other competition I've raced. I've raced the 400 IM thousands and thousands of times. I've raced it in London, raced it in Beijing, raced it in Glasgow for Commonwealth Games, raced it in North Districts, club galas. It's no different to any other competition, bar the fact there's just going to be the odd one or two people more watching it. And for me, the Olympics shouldn't be any different to any other competition. You are racing against the best in the world, and you're putting on a performance, you're putting on a show to prove how good you are at that event. So when I stand on that block, I hope to be calm, I hope to be confident in what I need to do, and I want to be ready to know that I can dive in and swim the best possible swim that I can. I'm racing the World Cups. I'm racing the first European cluster because I kind of would like to know that I've got other competitions afterwards. I think if it was like, oh, I'm going to go on a break straight afterwards, you kind of put more pressure on yourself knowing, this is the last swim of the season, and kind of adds extra pressure that I don't think should be there. There's always Commonwealth Games in 2018, but I don't know, I'm kind of leaving my options open. I need to see how the Olympics go, see where I'm at, and kind of, because things are changing up now, so I kind of need to reassess kind of once the Olympics is finished and figure out where my next sort of path goes and the next phase or chapter in my life, whether I continue swimming or whether I finish there and then. I don't really know. I would like to still keep swimming. I think it would be something quite hard for me to just suddenly stop, but when that is, I don't know.